Let me ask you this: do you think that that's a big disconnect from the artists, from the older artists and the younger artists? Like they don't take time to really like the older artists don't take time to reinvent themselves to really see what the young cats got going on, or what?
I don't think it's that. I think the case is this. Since I'm an artist too, I think the case is this right here. Like I say, we use the physical shit, and it takes so long for us to convert to the type of shit that they already doing. You know what I'm saying? They trust in these systems, and they doing them, and they having success doing them. You know what I'm saying? But we was trained a different way physically. Now, we don't know how to do it the way that y'all are doing it. We are figuring out how to do this the way that y'all are doing it. But then they're saying to the other rappers that, hey, y'all don't want to put us on. It's like, nigga, our whole little old, the way we used to distribute our shit and get our money is gone. It's closed down. It no longer exists. I can't show you how to get bread from something that don't exist no more. I don't know how to get bread from this new shit that's going on right now because I don't know how it works. I have to take a time out and study this new shit and make sure I'm comfortable with it before I even spend my money on it. But during the downtime while motherfuckers trying to convert, the new artists thinking the older artists are tripping. Yeah, they is tripping, but they not tripping with you. They tripping on because
the system,
the whole system they had to get money from is gone, closed down, and you left out here to get money this way, the same way that y'all get money.
Right.
But really, y'all got the edge on that shit. The tables done turned. We actually learning from y'all. Pretty much, because it always be, when I get ready to learn something, whoever I talk to about it, they always be way younger than me. They know all about that
technology
shit.
rules.
Yeah, they know all about that shit. And that's who I hire to help me do the shit.
Okay.
And while they helping me doing the shit, I'm paying attention and learning too and shit. And we gonna put all this shit together. But guess what? On my personal journey, doing the disconnect of, like when the Southwest Wholesale Distribution Company right here, nigga, me and Trey.
That used to be everybody's distribution company, right?
Down south, yeah. Me and Trey or whatever, you just go over there like every week or every 2 weeks and pick up a $10,000 check and then go get a rental car and load up the rest of it. And we hit the road going everywhere else. When we get back after 2 weeks, we come stop right there and get us another $10,000 check and then come on to the house. All of that shit is gone now. Cause that's physical distribution where you walk in the store and buy the album and they shipping out and doing this. All that's gone. So you got to get a whole. In other words, it's like
so
your whole job just went out of business, and you just got to get another one now.
Now that's fact. So that was leading me to my next question. So the older artists are getting lost in the sauce, are getting left behind because they never learned what the new system is.
They ain't learned the new system yet fully. They probably still investigating. There's a few of them that learned it. Well, there's a few of them that ain't learned it, but they had the money to pay somebody else, like I say, younger than them, to structure the shit and do the shit and listen to them on how the shit go because they had time to do the research and you ain't have time to do the research. That's why you paying for information. That's just like going to college. When you go to college, you paying for that information you getting so it'll make you money later. That's an investment. It's the same thing like what we doing. If I don't know how to do a certain thing, I'm paying somebody to have the info. All they got is the information. And you gonna put the information in and make the shit happen for me, and both of us done got paid. I just bought that information from him, even though we ain't in college.
That's a good analysis. A lot of people don't know. What we don't know is what we pay for.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people just pay people and just leave and let them do what they doing. And when they need to begin, they pay them and just leave. And then, but when I pay people, I'm gonna sit right there with you and watch, and I want to see because I'm buying this game from you. I'm spending money with you. I can see if you're doing it for free. If you're doing it for free, that's love too. That's all good. But if you're going to charge me anyway, well, let me see what you're charging me for.
That's true. A lot of
You know
people
what
should
I'm
look at it like that. That way they
Yeah.
can learn. Because if you paying, it's like you paying for a service or a class that you should learn.
Yeah. Cause see, like if you paying for some shit, it's the same thing. Like college or school. Even when or college, you paying for information and they don't give you all the information. It's like, what am I paying you for? Because when I leave here, that means I'm gonna have to come back to you again. But how that's gonna happen if you supposed to be teaching me this shit? If I'm paying you to know this, I'm paying you for that information, but you ain't showing me the information. I'm paying you and you performing the information for me, but you're not showing me. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the difference in school and not school. So I look at it like school. If I'm gonna pay you for some information, I'm one of them person that want to know how it go. I'm one of them niggas when I was a little bitty boy.
You gotta watch it.
Every brand new toy I get, I take that bitch and loose 100 pieces and put it back together just so I know how that shit work. And that's what I have to do with the new system of the internet. I just learned a whole shitload of shit about streaming and all kinds of shit. I'm damn near semi-pro on streaming right now, and I'm still learning every day.
Right? Don't y'all have the marketing company as well you was telling me about?
Yeah, me and my boys we booked up and did the DST Digital, man. Y'all get that, man. They built a machine that's so motherfucking cold, man. I'm talking about boys who got their streaming, who got your shit up on whatever platform you on, you know what I'm saying? Whatever platform you on. Just Google DST Digital, man. Just Google that, DST Digital. And just say your CD is on CD, baby.
Right, okay.
Okay. Long as it's connected where you getting paid from it, or if you don't know how to set it up, because we have administration office too, that'll take you and say, okay, you need to copyright your shit first, and they'll sit there and they'll help you while you sitting on the side of them. Like I'm saying, you can watch this shit because you paying for it. You can learn it yourself or just depend on them to do it. But they'll do the proper steps that you need to do to copyright your shit and register your shit with MediaBase and different, different companies that need to be hooked up to. So when you put your shit on the platform, these companies will recognize that shit and pay you your money as long as you getting your check. If you already set up like that where you getting your check, all you gotta do is call DST Digital and look at the different shit they got going on, and it boosts your stream. So if you was getting $100 check a month or whatever, it may boost you up to $1,200 a month. Coming from the same direction, you ain't doing nothing different but marketing your music, putting money behind your brand. Some what I just told you, them boys in California say, you ain't put no money behind yourself, why should I put money behind you? You know what I'm saying? It be stuff like that you have to show these people that you spending your own money on different shit to make your song hot and stand out. And when you do, that's what make it stand out enough for you to get these meetings in front of these people and talk to them. But it's up to you to close your deal. But then after that, but that puts you in a position to be in front of the person that you need to be in front of to change your life or make a difference or whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying?